Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another round in this IIRL season. This is going to be round 9. It is China, and I am not joined by Rothwell. I am joined by the returning.
Hello, I'm alive.
Yeah, that's right. Willow is back. Good evening, Snipes. Good evening, Jack. I hope you both are very, very well. Willow is back. How would you like to put it? Your commitments fell through?
Well, ish. I kind of just out of love with Overwatch. There's not really another way around it. I just kind of fell out of love with the race with it, so I decided I'd come back where I belong.
Good evening, Nika. I hope you're very well. We have got 14 lovely drivers for you currently. One of them is also trying to join, so we should have at least 15 lovely drivers for you tonight. We have Snipes in the Ferrari. We have a debutant in realistic tier, in Smaller Smiley in the Aston Martin. We have Chipmunk back in the Williams. We have Padge in the Red Bull. We have Shermanator in the Mercedes. We have Alessio in the Alpine. We have our former leader of the Drivers' Championship in John in the Sauber. We have Ethan in the V-Club. We have another debutant in An Angry Corgi in the McLaren. We have Deflated Wee in the Sauber. We have Jack in the Ferrari. We have Money Game back in the Williams, and we have our new leading driver in the championship in Cod Camper back in his house, and we have Captain Aiden in the Mercedes. We've got a lovely star-studded lineup for you tonight.
100%. Be a good race. I think it'll be quite good in terms of the balance performance that you've put together for the drivers' day. So we shall see.
Exactly, and as our race winner from Tuesday, what can you tell us, as Constantly joins the lobby, what can you tell us about this track?
Well, it's not the easiest thing to drive, that's for damn sure. I think it's off the top of my head 15 corners, correct me if I'm wrong. There's a couple of high speed, a couple of low speed, a couple of medium speed, it's a big mix of everything, so certainly dirty tyres no good, as I found out. Almost in puncture territory on Tuesday, as John Johnson is starting his lap.
Yeah, also to answer Snipes' question in the chat, your mic is crackling a little bit.
Oh, I see.
That is all.
That's not very hard.
That is what I can hear. John is getting us underway so far, going through... How many corners are in this complex? 2?
This first is technically 2 right-handers, and then here's turn 3, followed by... Here's turn 4, I believe. Need to check that one.
Yeah, turn 4's the right hand, the little kink, and then turn 5 is the long right. John getting us underway with a 24.2 as a hairpin up. Words.
English. It makes words happen. Do the talking.
Yeah, the crackling is still happening for you. Of course, I don't know what mine sounds like, but if you have the stream loaded, you can mute yourself and then work it out, and then we'll try and fix it. But Johnson still leading the way as it goes, getting 2 purples as he is the first driver to be on a lap. Of course, our former championship leader, after a very, very poor Abu Dhabi filled with a lot of mistakes for John, very uncharacteristic mistakes, which have now caused him to fall behind Cod Camper in the championship order. So we'll see how he bounces back tonight. Of course, he had a fairly good result on Tuesday, in which he no assist, and he sets us underway. He finished 3rd, so he gets us underway with a 32.5, and Jack hits us with a 33.4. Next up to the line is going to be our Alpine man of Alessio, currently one of the 3 fighting it out for the championship. And he will go P2, 4 tenths behind.
Yeah.
Next up to the line is going to be Chipmunk. He's come off the back of I want to say 2 wins in a row in assist here. And
I
Ethan,
can double check
he
that
won
for you.
Abu Dhabi, and I remember that.
Yeah.
And Ethan goes P3, very, very close times with Alessio. So John's still leading away so far. We got another, we got Mercedes in Shermanator, who's going to be next to finish a lap, as Snipes will start one. Shermanator making a return tonight to a realistic tier after having a couple of rounds out. Also, how does my mic sound coming through the
I mean,
the stream?
from my side, it's fine. Like, there's no issues.
Okay,
So
so
I don't know why
I'm
it's just my side. So it's a little bit weird.
Would you like to take us through with Shermanator's lap, and I can try and figure out if anything is going?
It would be best. I mean, Terminator just finished his lap, so I think Consti will be the next one on lap. I can try it. If it gets too bad, then just let me know.
Yeah, it's a bit bad, so I don't know if you need to like unplug your mic or plug it back in or something. I don't.
Try that.
Yeah, try that, and then we'll get you to put in some words. As next up to the line is going to be Snipe, so we'll do a little test run as soon as Willow starts talking again, and I can unmute the stream on my end to see. Okay, would you like to take us through the end of the Snipes lap? Take us through the end of the Snipes lap, and then I can see.
So just is my mic better now, or like is my mic working?
It's better, but it's still got the crackle in it. Snipes takes us. It goes on provisional pole just ahead of John with a 32. Yeah, half a tenth. The next up will be
Consti.
It'll be Consti in the McLaren. He's got his. He's in between a. He's got deflated wheel behind him on track, and his proverbial teammate Fortnite. A little bit of a slide through the hairpin. Nothing to be worried about currently. He's in the McLaren Fortnite. He doesn't invalidate the final corner. Of course, you've got to be very careful about invalidating. There goes P6.
Ethan's
His deflated wheels up next. Yeah, Mr. Weatherman is back in action as deflated wheel goes P3, and Corgi doesn't finish a lap, so I think he did one and then come back in.
The other thing that we can try, by the way, is me hosting the party instead.
Yeah, we can try that. Money Games had a big spin! Oh! I caught that at the right moment.
He took a lot of curb on the apex there, which is the main reason why he's gone there.
That was a very, very big mistake there from Money Game. Coming off a difficult Abu Dhabi race in not realistic tier, an assist tier on Sunday.
Seemed like he was struggling throughout that race, to be honest. Like, literally only as soon as he came in for the second stint, which was a surprise.
And he also had a decent result in no assist, getting P10 at the end of that race as well. So we'll see how he can fare tonight. He's run pretty well in realistic tier since he made his debut in Belgium. It was Belgium.
Oh, yes, he got podium on debut in Spa, and then
he got
reverse. It was well up there as well.
Exactly.
So who are we looking at next? Because Deflated has done his platform in the game is on track.
Yes, we are looking at Captain Aiden, yes. And if you would like to try hosting a party, I'm very well happy to do that.
Yes, just give me 2 seconds, because my Discord is going off like no tomorrow.
Ethan, I have not yet noticed your... Okay. I have not yet noticed your helmet design, but...
Okay, hold on.
As Captain Aiden looks to get a little bit of a slipstream from the Williams here. That's going to help him massively, and the Williams will get out of his way. And coming up to the line, he will get us with a 33.8. Sorry for the
Oh, it'll be fine.
the little
Is it any better?
issues. We can go on board now with Smaller Smiley, who is coming out the hairpin.
Not got a lot of battery left to play with at the end of the lap. Even less deployment as well. The line has run out of deployment. 33.6 moves up in the 11. Is my mic any better?
Can confirm that the audio team have now fixed your audio.
Thank
It is very
God
much
for
better.
that.
So the audio team have managed. We do not need to fire them. As currently we have 8 minutes left in the session. Your only driver not to complete a lap at the moment is going to be Padge, but he is starting one now. So we'll go on board with Padge. We'll give Padge a little run for his money. Of course, one of the best members that I love to race with without being unbiased as absolute
None of us
jiffy.
are biased.
There's no bias.
Call any bias and you will get fired.
And be fired by the TV crew. I'll be forced down to Formula 2.
Oh God. That would be quite interesting though to see, because obviously we had F2 in previous seasons. I personally only did one race.
Did you win it?
I did, yes.
Yes, we won't talk about that one race.
Well,
Alessio, I didn't miss that. He's gone top by. Is that a 10th? I don't know. It's not. It's 100th. That's the one.
Yes. 13.
It's 100th. So it's Alessio taking provisional pole. Of course, he is one of the 3 fighting it out for the title. He is currently 3rd in that race. He is 3rd by 13 points to Cod Camper in 1st. The top 3 separated by 13 points. With John 4 back from Cod Camper. As everyone is on track now. This track is getting very, very heated. And Padge will start as his qualifying.
32.8.
Goes P6. 32.8. Padge is very good round this track.
100%.
Padge is
Borgie
looking
also
for a
moving
good
into
run.
32.8 up into P7. Mercedes next to the line, that is Shermanator into P9.
With a 33.1. It's very, very close to the border of the 32s. Oh, we've got a very big clump of drivers in the 32.8s. It's looking very, very close out there.
Next car's line will be Ethan. Currently a 10th up.
And he's going to put himself... Oh,
7
okay.
behind John.
He's got himself ahead of Deflated Wee and is fighting out for pole position.
Snipes
as
is
it
up on his time by
stands.
1/4 of a tenth as well.
You got a group of 3, Snipes and Jack will be crossing the line here. Snipes goes pole by 2/10. Great lap there. And Jack, I believe, invalidated, so he will be going again. You got a big angle of cars at the hairpin.
Yeah, not quite sure what's going on there. That's Deflated Wee on a lap. That Williams is glitching around.
Deflated Wee is in the
Going
to be coming in at the end of the lap, and so will Money Game. So I don't know if Cod got held up there, but
I think he's going again now. But I don't know what happened there. I saw Williams. I believe that was Money Game. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that was it was Money Game.
Oh, I've just seen Chipmunk spinning on the exit of...
constantly going.
I don't know what turn that is. The double left.
Neither do I. It's the double left.
That's all we know it as.
We
just know as what shape the corner is rather than the actual turn number.
So Chipmunk getting very unfortunate there. Of course, he's a very, very good performer in assist here and has some very great drives. He's not had very good qualifying performances, but he is very, very good in races. His race pace is very good, so we'll have to wait and see what he can do in the race, as both him and the Ferraris are Jack's got a bit of a toe here from his proverbial teammate of Snipes for the night.
But Jackson, no, I was about to say Jackson validated his lap, but no, he hasn't. Snipes is covered. Ignore me. That's a
Jack's going to invalidate the final lap.
He's invalidated now.
Jack, no.
That's not very good. You don't want to be doing that.
And that double left, I can confirm, is the exit of turn 10.
Right. Interesting.
As Tacit has requested an onboard in the chat of Ethan when he bottles.
Pod's also given up on his lap.
Yeah, there's not much time left in the session. Maybe there wasn't enough time to complete his lap and go back up. We'll find out as soon as the yellow flag goes in.
Yeah, so
But yeah.
3 minutes left on the clock. If he tried to get back round into it, and he was not making that.
Yeah, which means it's going to be tight on Jack.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to
100%.
be tight with Jack if he can make it back, but yeah, Jack's not going to be able to get another lap, and so Jack will be starting from a maximum of P12. Unless he can make it back out, which I would be very, very shocked by.
No.
In that case, we are waiting for our drivers to come out. When do we expect them to be coming out? About 2:15 maybe?
Yeah, ish.
And as I say that, we have a Williams coming out. It is Money Game. Of course, very, very good performer in qualifying in realistic tier last week, getting pole position in Abu Dhabi. And then finishing
E2?
Yeah, P2 in the race. He got caught out by Deflated Wee on the final sector of the track. He was ahead until that point, in which Deflated Wee managed to find a way through at the chicane, not the chicane, the
Hotel
the triple right.
Hotel
That's the one.
section, there we go.
Yeah,
Words
the
out.
triple right and the hotel chicane at the hotel section. Jack calling his qualifying quits there, so he will be starting from a maximum of P12.
My controller just like going haywire as he was in the box. I keep forgetting that happens. I'm just so unused to using the pad.
It is a short qualifying session. Short qualifying is what is run in realistic tier unless we vote. Unless it is voted for.
Voted for otherwise.
Yes. It's short qualifying until otherwise noted.
We can do English wellly here at IIRL Racing League.
Yeah, we have a great England.
English in good. As Money Game sets out on his final lap.
Yeah, he is the first driver to cross the line, so he will have the quote-unquote worst track. I have just seen his number on the car, and I'm very upset. We're coming out of turn 3 now. Will he get traction? He will.
That's pretty
very
good.
good traction.
We'll see what the sector 1 split is. It is a 24-3, 2 tenths up.
Yeah, this 2 tenths would put him ahead of Smaller Smiley as it currently stands. Just about ahead of Smaller Smiley as it currently stands. Big Galacat. Good. Big Gallagher. No, that's not words. Big Gallagher's racing to start it up. We've got 16 seconds left.
I was going to say some cars might not make it to the line, but
Smaller
I think
Smiley is going to be
right.
very close, but yeah, Smaller Smiley I think will be fine.
Only
Yep,
just though.
he
He's got
is. He's
4
just crossed the
seconds
line.
left on the clock. Money Game is now 7 tenths up on his lap time. Padge has also not decided to take the flag. He stayed in the pit lane.
Padge will still be starting from a maximum of P6.
And considering how close that pack is, around the 32.8 mark, I think he will definitely be falling down from that position. So we shall see Money Game into the hairpin now. Very stable through there. And then we'll see. Doesn't take too much of the curb, but like before, in the final corner comes to the line now. 32.8.
P8 for Money Game.
Next car to the line.
John is up next, of course.
Yes.
Who goes P2?
Cannot take pole.
P2 for John.
Deflated next to the line. He was good in qualifying on Tuesday. Does move
P1,
up into P1.
provisional pole. Alessio's up next. He's not improving.
Does
But
improve.
P3
Ahead of John.
does improve at the end of it. Angry Corgi is up next, but he has run out of battery, so it'll be P9 for Corgi. Chipmunk is up next, and he...
Decides,
I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I don't know what he's
Ethan
doing,
next
but...
to the line.
P5 for
either.
Ethan.
Both Mercedes in line. Aiden
Captain
followed by
Aiden.
Shermanator.
13, and Shermanator has invalidated final corner.
Odd.
Next up is
5.
and Snipes. Will he take
No.
pole? It's not going to be pole. Consti up to P7.
He
And Small Smiley,
invalidated
the
his
only
round.
man that can.
He must have done.
Oh, but that is pole position for Deflated Wee. Congratulations on your 3-stream streak, Tasset. But that is your end to the short qualifying here for the Chinese Grand Prix. And your running order is Deflated Wee P1, Snipes P2, LSEO P3, John P4, Cod P5, Ethan P6, Consti P7, Padge P8, Money Game P9, Angry Corgi P10, Chipmunk P11, Shimonette P12, Aiden P13, Small Smiley P14, and Jack P15. Whew! That gets tougher every week.
Because you try and do it in one breath.
There's Ethan saying he messed up turn 1. Money Game saying that his car's bouncing again.
Well, you said that last week
Very
and you got pole. So... bit of a...
And Snipes saying he invalidated, but he got faster, so Snipes did invalidate his final run.
I thought so. Because it said .247 on his timer, so I was thinking he's probably invalidated that, otherwise he would have gone fastest.
But now we enter the 5-minute break up in between quali and the race, in which drivers they can do whatever they want. They get setups right, they get fuel loads in. They can also do whatever they need to get themselves prepared for this race, try and calm down, meditate. Or do whatever they need. Of course, Ethan did say there was no threat of rain, so what sort of strategies are we expecting for this race, Mr. Willow, as you raced it on Tuesday?
Well, we saw a bit of a mixture on Tuesday, didn't we? We saw a mixture between the hard medium and the medium hard. Me and Deflated going with the medium hard, and John and Cod going with the hard medium. The hard medium what didn't pay off on Tuesday, but potentially with the higher tyre wear today, could even see a 2-stop. I believe Money Game tried a 2-stop on Tuesday as well. I think that the hard medium is potentially faster on pace if you can make it work and extend it long enough, but I think that in the pack it has to be a medium hard, otherwise you are just going to lose out too much.
Yeah, because I can imagine that the DRS is very important.
Oh, 100%.
In the practice lobby on Monday, it was DRS was very crucial to being quick
gain or something on the back of the straight. It's incredible. It's huge.
Yeah, and as soon as you lose that, it's going to be very much like our next track next week in Saudi Arabia before our winter break.
Yeah, no, Jeddah's going to be interesting, especially because it's a sprint as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We have a sprint week next week, which will be in realistic tier as well, just to clarify, so you will be preparing for a sprint weekend. It's Money Game giving us a bit of insight in what he does in his 5-minute break. But yeah, the DRS is going to be very crucial, and I can imagine we might be seeing a bit of DRS training.
Yes, and also potentially, if people are sneaky, some DRS chicken.
Yes, I can imagine it'd be very, very. I don't know what words are. I've
It's actually
forgotten
not
how
that
to English
difficult
at this
to pull off,
point.
to be fair. You just need to try and go side by side through the chicane at the end of sector 2.
Yeah, because the DRS detection point for the back straight is on that left-hander of turn 11. It's on the exit of turn 11.
Yeah.
Even.
So something to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, Tacit saying crazy that winter break is that close. Yeah, it's been a very. It's come sooner than I expected, and now that it's a week away, I'm kind of scared for it. But then we come back sometime in January for the final 4 rounds of the season.
That's going to be a weird
But right
one.
now, yeah, where Monaco is one of the rounds, so be tuned for that after it coming into the new year.
I believe the order is Australia. Hold on.
Australia, Spain.
Yes,
Australia,
Spain.
Monaco, Spain, Japan.
Yes.
I think.
Very similar to the end of season 4, I believe. Final 3 rounds in somewhat, I believe, were Monaco, Spain, Suzuka.
Yeah, thank you very much, Money Game. Just a reminder, you are joined tonight by Sox and Willow. Willow is in the commentary booth.
Yo.
And Tacit doing a bit of reminiscing, remembering that the award stream and the reveal streams were not that long ago, and they felt like a week ago to him.
Mate, it feels like a month ago, not even, that I started at uni. That's like, Jesus.
Exactly, and we are very close to getting underway. We get to see. That's words. We're very close to getting underway for the formation lap, and as
That's
I say
great
that,
timing.
it switches. That's great timing. And as of strategies, we have got one man, and he's been disqualified.
What? How?
Ethan has been disqualified from the formation lap
On
on
those
those hard tyres, which will be absolutely freezing unless this is like some 1,000 IQ play.
But where is
I
he
don't
on the
know.
grid though? Because that was quite far forward.
He's P6.
No, in terms
He is
of like location on the grid. Also, game
We
is
will find
recommending
out.
a flipping 3-stop. What?
Yeah, the game the strategies given to us by our TV crew aren't very good, so we just ignore them and we do our own practice. Tacit's saying he's bottled it already.
Well, maybe not. He's not getting any tyre wear on this lap, whereas everyone else
Yeah,
is.
of course. Tyre wear is very scarce. We could be seeing percentages.
Oh no.
As Consti has unfortunately left his car in ghost mode, and Corgi has been disqualified.
That's
So if you have Consti, that is very much handy. You can try and get him back in his car as soon as possible.
Hopefully he's able to drive back.
The deflated wee is on pole and looking out for another great result. He's currently P4 in the Drivers' Championship, but it's quite a fair way away from
All of this
Alessio in P3.
There's so much weaving on the back straight. They're going to be murdering their tyres.
Yeah, it's like that. The video of the people on the stairs rocking their head back and forth. that will be a reference that people either understand or people don't.
It's like the clip of Mina from Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Constantly saying that.
that one.
Yeah, I don't. But constantly saying that his connection has busted, so he will be trying to get back in to his car, but he might have to jump from the pit. There he is. As he gets back in, but he will have to jump from the pit wall back into his car. Hopefully, he makes it safely.
Grab the key car, get out of the pit lane.
But right now it is about to get underway for round 9 of the Chinese Grand Prix. It's 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we fly. There they go. That's the one. Chipmunk getting a good start against Angry Corgi. Consti also getting a decent start, but I don't believe he's back in his car yet. Cod getting up around the outside of John. That's a great move there from.
If he can pull it off 100%, but this would be a bold one to try around the outside. You can't quite hold it on the inside of turn 2. Does
loads of action.
People get there through turn 3.
Corgi side by side, and there's a Captain Aiden and Smaller Smiley around at turn 3. I had to think about who that was, but Smaller Smiley's race in debut in realistically has not got a
chaos at the hairpin.
And Corgi's just made a 5. He's made a 5-place move there. Loads of people getting poor exits out of turn 5.
Dear Lord.
Wow.
That's an insane one. Ethan not dropping that many places off the start either on those hard tyres. Keep an eye on his progression.
There, so right now it's just Small Smiling Captain Aiden getting a not so good start compared to the rest, as DRS has not been enabled yet, but that will be enabled at the end of the lap. Of course, it can be activated if you are within 1 second of the car ahead going into the DRS zones.
Everybody welcome Mark to the chat. Or Jeff, depending on which way you're looking at it.
Or literally anyone working for that certain TV broadcasting team. It looks like Chipmunk having a send down the inside of
Corgi, they're almost
Corgi.
3 wide on the apex. Constantly looking to get up the inside of Chipmunk, or up the middle, sorry, of Chipmunk and Shermanator. They're going side by side in the final corner.
Oh, both of them have gone
Shermanator
track,
with
and
a
Sherman
big
is at a
snap,
bit
and
of
Jack
an
can take
issue.
advantage.
And Jack is now back ahead of this train. And Corgi looking to have is that Consti, I think. Corgi is still leading this train, so that's Consti, my apologies. Shermanator going round the...
Chipmunk is trying to force his way past Jack in the middle of turn 1. A bit of bold
Jack
move to
seems
try and
to
make.
be being pushed through. And Jack has turned his battery off, so Chipmunk might have a look around the outside. And he has made the move done. He's round the outside. He's gone a bit deep, so Jack will look to fight back.
He'll need to try and reconnect the train now. He's 4/10 off the DRS, so he'll need to burn a lot of battery and use a lot of tyres to try and get back into the DRS of Corgi.
He's got 3/10 to get back into his DRS. Otherwise, it is going to be. Shermanator sends the move down the inside of the double. Yeah, no, Shermanator sends the move down the inside.
Bit of an iffy one
and
there.
He has made the move stick.
Constantly
gonna have a look back.
Okay.
What's going on? What?
Interesting.
That was an interesting position. Oh, Consti getting very swervy. It looked like Consti went under the car.
I don't know about you, but that is the definition of overtake.
That was an overtake on a half.
Oh my
And
god.
Consti has made the move. Is there going to be any sends? No, there is not. But Shermanator locking up and locking his rears, but not losing position. He's almost round at the exit, and I believe.
Tapped again by Padge.
We getting fast up until Alessio takes it, but this has been a absolutely crazy race. Smaller Smiley and Captain Aiden fighting for P14 at the back of the grid as it currently stands.
Meanwhile, let's have a look at position gain, shall we?
Right now, it is
Money game.
Biggest gainer being Jack.
Being
Jack in P10, he's up 5 positions. But Money Game is up to P6 from P9.
Second biggest winner, that one. Padge being the biggest loser, unfortunately, losing 5 places, and constantly losing out 4. That sounds very posh. Oh dear.
Right now, it is still Deflated Wee leading the way through as of now.
Top 5, despite fighting so much in the first couple corners, have not changed at all.
Yeah, and Ethan is also holding on to DRS as well. He's in that train, so he'll be loving life at the moment. Corgi is 3 to 4 tenths behind him though, so could Angry Corgi be looking for a move in his debut realistic tier race? Is anyone going to look for a move down the inside? It was looking like Money Game was shaping one up, but he has decided to not go for one. He's going to wait as of now.
Sorry, I just saw Ethan have a massive snap on the exit of the hairpin.
Ethan getting very unfortunate there. Will Corgi look to capitalise? Smaller Smiley getting past. He's got a swap for the lead. Snipes getting past. There's a lot of action going on here. It's so difficult to keep up. Chipmunk also getting the fastest lap.
I can't see the fastest lap pop-ups for some reason. It won't let me. That's weird.
You're
not even any of my settings. Like my game is normal. It hasn't changed from any of the rest of
that
it.
is
Done. Yeah, a bit weird. Anyway.
Oh well. But your leader at the moment is Snipes. It is 8 tenths back to Deflated Wee. Alessio is 4 tenths behind. John is 6 tenths behind them. Of course, John looking for a much better result than last week.
Snipes is almost dropped
Liam, points,
which is very interesting, especially considering Deflated's pace on Tuesday.
Yeah, of course, that Sauber car is not very fun to drive in. Deflated Wee has spent the majority of the season in it.
Yeah, that Sauber's a dog, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Makes me
not
glad
very fun.
Sometimes makes me glad.
Oh, and Alessio having a look.
Oh, that would be in that.
Oh, Chipmunk sending a move on Corgi. He does get the move stick, but they're both side by side as it currently stands. Chipmunk having to go around the outside, but Corgi surrenders for now. He will know that his race... He will have a chance at his race later on today. Later on tonight, even.
I mean, the
good
game
evening.
is in the day.
Good evening, Rids. I hope you're very, very well, my friend.
Hey, Brit.
It is currently a battle for the lead at the moment, as the top 9 are all within DRS of each other. Jack is fighting his way back into the DRS of Corgi in P10, and then he is in a little train of Consti and Padge. Shermanator has fallen a bit behind, and Small Smiley and Captain Aiden getting involved in an early incident, which has resulted in them being towards the back of the grid. How far away from I'll be seeing pit stops?
Sorry, I'm...
Willow.
Sorry if I'm a little bit intermittent, I'm eating. But yeah. I think the first pit laps we should see will be around lap 10. Lap 11, John on Monday tried pitting lap 9 and his hards were horrible towards the end. He had to tyre save a lot. So I don't think we'll be seeing many people in box soon. As Deflated looks on the inside.
We're going for the move. He's gonna make it stick. They might go side by side. Ethan making a move on Money Game with those hard tyres. So maybe those hard tyres coming into play for him. But he's fallen back behind Money Game, so the move was not able to stick. Oh, Corgi getting the first 3-second time penalty of the race, and Smaller Smiley and Aiden swapping positions again.
Yeah, like I say, probably going to be looking around lap 10, lap 11 to try and make it to the end. Otherwise,
oh, and Jack and Consti swapping places in turn 1.
You are asking
Jack
for
maybe
trouble if you try and pit any earlier than lap 10. So, we shall see.
And Jack looking to fight back against Consti after be overtaken in turn 1. Unfortunately, they are falling slightly further off the back of the DRS train now. It's now at 3 seconds rather than the 2 seconds was a lap ago, so that fighting has really costed them. Captain Aiden and Smaller Smiley swapping again at the exit of turn 5.
I can tell you, 2 drivers have underfueled.
Okay, which 2 are they?
They might both be in a wheelie bin.
Okay.
Which is very interesting, because I didn't think you'd save that much fuel here. I know they're in a train, but you still burn quite a lot of fuel, as I believe that is Cod who's going to try and have a look at John.
Is he going to get close enough? He is going to get close enough. He is going to have a look down the inside. He is going to send it big smoke coming there from John's car. And Ethan also getting him past Chipmunk on exit as well, so Ethan's tyres really coming into play now. Padge getting the move past Jack, who goes off at the hairpin, and Smaller Smiley and Aiden getting a past Smaller Smiley.
John giving that one up without that much of a fight, and Padge going into the pit lane. That will be
Padge coming
to stop surely.
Yeah, that's got to be Padge committing for a 2-stop, unless he can make those hard tyres stick to the end of the race.
I doubt it, to be honest.
We will have to wait and see for that. We've got 21 laps of the race remaining.
Unless he is just the tyre whisperer, in which case...
Let's see Money Game
is
getting past.
Deflated is starting to eke out a gap, as there's always contact there. There's a bold one to try and cut across. Money Game for Ethan. Now he'll have an attack at John.
Yes, Snipes has been removed from Deflated Wee's DRS, which means that Deflated Wee will have no one at it for Slipstream, and Alessio looking like he maybe will get a very simple move on.
Alessio had a massive snap in the middle of that.
Could that affect him?
Well, I want to say. But that Ferrari is also in
that'd be
missile in a straight line.
Yes, Alessio not able to get any closer to Snipes. That bit of wheels, bit of sliding going, causing him a big deficit. That's the words. I forgot what words are.
Do good English.
as Snipes comes in for a pit stop on lap 8. So he is committing
good
for
luck
a
making that one to the end.
very,
Dear Lord.
very... He probably could make it to the end, but it's going to be very, very difficult. So we'll have to see how that strategy unfolds. Alessio is very, very close, and Shermanator has gone into the wall at the end of the pit alley.
Someone's done a Lewis Hamilton.
He's lost his front wing. He's actually hit the wall, so he wasn't able to brake in time. Other people coming to the pits right now. You have Jack coming in for a pit stop, Smaller Smiley coming in for a pit stop, Padge getting past all of them, and Smaller Smiley also coming in. They will all possibly try and go to the end, but it's possible, but it is very, very difficult.
100%. It's going to be very tough to try and take those hards to the end of this race, unless of course the tyre wear is a lot better than what we had on Monday, which to be fair is not impossible. As Alessio has closed the train back up again, and Cod has also stayed in his DRS, so the train is now reconnected.
It's going to be very close. Cod Camper might not have DRS on Alessio. He went out of it.
Yeah, he does have it.
He might have
certain of it.
Yeah, he does.
He'll be struggling a lot to try and keep with now, though, because he's gained 2/10 from now till the next time they reach turn 12. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It'll be 10-13, I think.
No, he does have DRS now.
He made it back in, yeah.
Wow.
A good exit to the hairpin.
Because they can now all start recharging their batteries again. As they wait to box.
As Shermanator gets his first 3-second time penalty. Hopefully only. It'll be his first and hopefully only 3-second time penalty for until the end of this race.
Smaller's gone onto the mediums.
So Smaller Smiley committing to a 2-stop. Completely missed that. Smaller Smiley will have to pit again, maybe in about 10 laps time.
It's an interesting decision. We'll see how that plays out for him.
Alessio is very comfortably in the DRS of Deflated Wee. Deflated Wee might have to look behind him.
This train extending all the way down to Corgi in P8 right now. And if I was Ethan, I would be looking to try and get a bit of a move on now, because those hards will be a lot faster now. So, we shall see. He might even go for it here.
Yeah, he's gaining on John.
Pulls out very early.
He will get the move done. Or at least on the straight, and he will get the move done. Ethan is up to P4. I almost forgot his name. Money Game looking at John now.
John goes in.
John comes in. So John looking for an undercut on his battle was
as well. Like, that is a very interesting strategy call, as the McLarens are double
Corgi
stacking.
and Consti, so the McLarens are double stacking.
You might be right.
Of
Corgi
course.
goes on to mediums.
Corgi committing to a 2-stop. Consti is going to get caught out by the double stack. Of course, just a reminder for everyone, there is no Constructors' Championship. In realistic tier, it is every driver for themselves.
So Snipes,
Of course, some people...
Snipes has come out in the net lead, I believe that is.
It will be, as we got a yellow flag,
That is
I believe.
for Consti,
Paul,
but I don't think
or Consti.
Yeah. That's a weird one, but yeah, the gap between Snipes and John is now 4.5 seconds, but John has a 2-lap tyre advantage. Granted, he will need to try and make that up in pace and probably use some tyres in doing so. So we'll see how that runs for him. As Snipes is now getting close to Aiden's DRS, and you might want to clear him very, very soon, if not immediately. As Aiden makes it very easy for him there.
Alessio goes for a move on Deflated Wee and gets it done. As Deflated Wee getting very slidey on the exit of the hairpin. Will he decide to come in at the end of the lap? Who is going to decide to what? Alessio comes in and Deflated Wee continues on. Alessio is going to pit this lap. He's trying to
So-
thwart the undercut of Deflated Wee, and Cod Camper gets past Deflated Wee into turn 1.
Yeah,
I was
Deflated
not
had a
expecting a move
horrible
to be made
exit.
there.
He went well off track, so not entirely a surprise. Because Snipes at least has the fastest lap, and we'll see
Yeah.
where he is in relation to Alessio. As
Alessio will come out behind John.
See now, John John's put himself into what would be an EP1 as Ethan has
Oh,
now
and
moved past
Ethan gets
Deflated
past
as well.
Wee. Okay. Deflated Wee getting passed by Ethan, and Ethan on those hard compounded tyres looking to make this strategy work, try and get his first race win in IIRL.
Let's see how that runs for him. As in the
Big block up
pit
there.
lane.
Germinator retiring from this session. He got unlucky with the 3-second time penalty early on and being involved in something.
Some
Ethan will have
chaos, at least,
DRS on
further down
COD.
the pack.
Yeah, some chaos.
So we can be making moves into turn 1 now, unfortunately, while that car is being recovered and cutting him up.
Oh, big moves from Money Game, who sends it on Deflated Wee. He is going to get caught up by the exit, so that he is not going to get anything done, and nobody decides to come in yet, so we are
Chipmunk
nearing
goes into
the
pit
point.
lane.
As I say, that Chipmunk goes in, I think, knowing that if he went another lap, he'd probably get double stacked, so he does not want to risk that as going for the undercut to try and make some places on the cars ahead.
Also, this is dreamland for Snipes right now, because currently Aiden is holding up John and the others. John
Is getting past, even
only
doesn't make
just
it
though,
difficult.
so it's not
Doesn't
incredible at the moment for the cars behind, and they will have to use a lot of tyres trying to catch up, and that's the beauty of the undercut.
And Alessio looking at Aiden now. He's going to go down the inside of Aiden into turn 5, and he will get the move done. Very, very simple stuff on those fresh tyres. And the Corgi also gets past on his fresh mediums, but he will have to pit again because he has not yet used a different compound of tyre.
Deflated has dropped out of DRS of Ethan now, so this could open him up to Money Game potentially, and Ethan is all over the back of card.
And he's going to get it done before the DRS is even activated.
And has
So
a DRS anyway.
Ethan now takes the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. He's also running the number 37.
It's mine.
Not anymore. It's now belonging
No.
to Ethan. You'll have to find a different number.
Sedge. The
As
last
COD,
time...
Deflated Wee, and Money Game all come in at the same lap.
I think the last time I ended up needing
And we got a
to
yellow
change number,
flag. That is Smaller Smiley.
has spun.
Smaller Smiley is spun.
I think the last time I was required to change number, I chose number 58.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you why.
Switches at the pit lane. That's going to get very confusing, but they are going to lose out massively for now. But as the tyre wears do start to run, they'll be starting these 3 pitted drivers of Deflated Wee will start to come in. That is a yellow flag for them leaving the pit lane. Don't ask me why. They need
That's
to
so
fix
weird.
the stewards.
It might be to do with like you carry a lot less speed going into turn 1, so when you're getting up the lane, it might be that you're causing a yellow flag because you're that slow. Who knows? The logic of this game is non-existent, so...
Yeah, this world doesn't seem to have the right fixes. Smaller Smiley getting past Aiden, who came in this lap. They are currently fighting for P13. Ethan leading away by 13 seconds to Snipe, who pitted 5 laps ago and is making his way back up. We'll be expecting Ethan to maybe come in maybe 4 laps time, maybe?
Around about-ish. I mean, there's not really a set pit window for the hard medium. You can go lap 15, like John and Cod did on Tuesday, and try not to blow up your tyres. Or you can go in lap 17, 18 and try and attack to the end, but you're going to need to get through those cars quick. As there is another
Exactly, the
yellow flag.
smaller Smiley is round again. He's not hit the wall, so he has escaped wing damage.
I mean,
But
if
those
there is a
tyres
safety
will be
car,
boiling.
if there is a safety car now, Ethan will be laughing.
Ethan will be laughing, and it will also help Corgi and smaller Smiley to a certain extent as Padge comes in again. Very early. I would expect to see him in a bit later, but he is trying something unorthodox, and we love to see that. So he will probably be going to the end on another set of hard compound of tyres.
I saw a comment earlier that was to do with like Rusty's or something, and I'm just like, what? Why? You know the quote from Cars 1 of the advertisement for Rusty's?
Yeah.
It's that one.
And
with a
you
little help
too
from Rusty.
can look like me.
Yeah. I don't know why somebody used that earlier. It was a bit weird. It is what is.
Anyway, we do go back to the grid. It's currently 11.9 seconds. 2 snipes from Ethan. John is running 3 seconds behind. He's got 2 lap fresher hard compound of tyres to Van Snipes. Oh, maybe towards the end of the race he'll come into play. Alessio currently running P4. He's got ace. He's just making it back into the DRS for the start finish straight of John. If he can keep that, he'll be very, very happy with that. Corgi running in P5 currently, but does have to come in again because he's pitted onto a set of medium compound tyres, and he's done 2 of those. Today we're getting past Cod Camper at the hairpin.
John is closing on average about 4/10 a lap since coming out of the pit lane. So we shall see whether that will equate in him winning this race.
Exactly. Currently, he's made the gap down to 3.4, so maybe Snipes struggling a bit more on his tyres now. Maybe Snipes will commit to a 2-stop, but they are still rapidly gaining on Ethan. The gap is now at 11 seconds, when I said about 20 seconds ago it was at 13 seconds.
We also don't know if Alessio starts attacking John. I don't know what's going to happen on that front, whether that will happen or won't, as Small Smiley comes into it.
Yeah, he does come in again for his second pit stop. He's got unfortunate with those 2 spins, so we'll have to see if anything comes around that gets him back into this race. Otherwise, it is looking to be a P14 for the man in the Aston Martin, making his debut tonight.
Where would you think the safety car would come out?
Honestly, no clue, but
because like this track is so wide.
It would probably have to be somewhere in the middle sector where there is a good bit of wallage. As Deflated Wee gets past Corgi with the use of the DRS
on this straight.
And Cod Camper also looking at move.
Well,
Corgi is spun. Cod Camper.
That's not very good.
That's not good. Corgi sanding it down the inside. Probably realised he wasn't going to break as much, but that has taken your championship leader into P9. Chipmunk getting past Corgi now, and Money Game also looking for a move around the outside. I think Corgi is going to be feeling very apologetic to Cod.
I think
Cod is now rapidly caught back up. So
immediately
Cod is now back into. Yeah, Cod caught up very quickly, so the spin wasn't that deficitating to. Yeah, Cod caught up to that pack quite quickly. Smaller Smiley is round again. He is getting very, very unfortunate with this car. He hasn't driven in
with that grass, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not driven in the Aston Martin in realistic T. He's not driven any other car, so because it is his debut, so he is trying to figure it out as he goes along. So. But right now the gap is 10.3 seconds. What's the pit lane loss here?
I say it's around 20 seconds-ish, if not a little bit more.
As Smaller Smiley does come back in, and it could be to end his race. Or he will stay. It is to end his race, unfortunately for Smaller Smiley. He was getting very unfortunate. Alessio getting past John with the powers of the drag reduction system. Rest in peace.
The Durs. As Ethan finally goes in.
Ethan comes in. and Chipmunk gets passed by Money Game using the powers of the drag reduction system. A reminder, we do not have a red button, but if you would like to request an onboard of any driver in the grid, you can use your channel points down below. It costs 500 channel points, and you can request a driver for an onboard for a lap, and we will give you it at the best opportunity. Ethan coming out in P10, so he's got a lot of fighting to do.
Yeah, he's got a lot of ground to make up. Granted, the train's actually quite close. Only...
Oh, that's Smaller Smiley's retired car. I thought there was something going on. As Jack comes in for the 2-stop, Cod Camper getting past Chipmunk in turn 5.
That's a very interesting place to make a move. It's a bold one for sure, but it does work. And talking of the front fight, Alessio is now in Sights DRS. This could either be incredibly easy or very, very difficult. Because that Ferrari is a missile in a straight line.
As Ethan gets past Corgi very easily at turn 11.
Those mediums
he hasn't got DRS.
A lot more grip for the first part of this
Corgi will probably be coming in the next couple of laps, because those medium tyres will not make it to the end unless he's Perez, his favourite driver. So
some kind of tyre whispering god.
Alessio still within DRS. He's not choosing to fight Snipes yet. He knows his time will come.
Snipes is very under pressure right now.
He's looking to get a sniper out.
Alessio's feeling under pressure apparently.
Yeah, of course, there is 3 of them. There's a battle for P1. It's battle for the win, as Willow has just left the commentary box for some reason. I do not know why. So we'll work on getting him back in due course. That was a very win. As Jack gets a 3-second time penalty. Consti and Ethan ghosting through each other. That's very weird. As much as weird as what's just happened in the commentary box.
Hello.
Willow is back in.
Is my mic
You left the you left the commentary box. I don't know what happened.
For me, there was nothing.
But you left the commentary box, so I don't know what happened.
I stuck my head outside. I got some fresh air. Yeah, Snipes is going to defend this heavily.
And I do not believe there to be any issues with your microphones, so I do think we are A-okay.
Alessio fakes to the left, goes to the right, holds the inside. It's a very tight line. Just
they're still side by side going into the final corner.
And Snipes backs out into the final corner. Smart move.
And John gets... Where's Snipes?
He's gone into the pit lane.
He's gone into the pit. He's gone into the pit lane. He's doing the 2-stop.
That is screwed over his race royally.
That is a... Didn't expect to see anyone trying the 2-stop tonight, unless the tyre wear was poor, as Corgi comes in at the same time as Snipes. Snipes has gone on to another set of no, he hasn't. He's gone on to another set of hards.
And that will leave the fight between Alessio and the 2 Saubers of John and Deflated, unless Money Game or COD can kick themselves into gear and try and hightail it up to the back of these guys. Augie in as well. Using the medium half. Yellow is on 1 for Corgi leading the pit lane. This game is weird.
I think you find that this is not a game, this is real life. And
I wish
I don't know why the marshal's bringing out the yellow flags for some reason. We do not know why, but I presume there was some reason. The marshals have gone a bit rogue there. They've lost their mind.
Reminds me of the time when some guy threw a red flag and then the whole track had to be red flag, because when one person waves a red flag, it has to go all around the track, otherwise it's like a break of regulation or something. As COD moves past Money Game.
COD goes on the outside of Money Game. Money Game does have the inside line, so he will fight back at it. They are still going side by side, but Cod smartly drops in behind, knowing that he would probably not get the move done. As John
Being
looks to
attacked
be
by
being passed by
Deflated.
Deflated Wee. Yeah, being attacked by Deflated, that's the word. I
They
forgot
both
what,
go
what
very
attack was.
wide. Keep in mind
Yeah.
though, Deflated has the freshest tyres by 2 laps to Alessio and 3 laps to John. So on average that would be around about 12 to 15% advantage already, and Deflated's tyre wear is very good. Unless he does that, because that was a diabolical flick that I just saw from Deflated there. Not that I can say much, but still.
Yeah, you're like the guy who does flicks.
Well,
you're a massive
in this
flicker
league,
of
yes,
these 20
unfortunately.
25 cars.
Unfortunately though, everyone does it in these courses, so...
As Chipmunk gets passed by Cod,
Cod.
and Cod is round! Cod is round at the double left!
I was very close to
That is
contacting
not
him,
what
Ethan.
that is not what our current reigning defending champion of
And
realistic
current
tier would
championship
want.
leader as well.
Well, he's currently championship leader for now, but if John and Alessio stay the way they are, it is not going to be looking good
I can
for
tell
our current
you
reigning defensive champion.
If things stay as they are, John takes the lead with 158 points and Alessio 156, Cod on 150. So still very close. But I also think that Deflated might be able to get a move on relatively soon. With those
He's
fresher
deflated,
tyres.
still looking very good.
7 laps to go.
Man with the freshest tyres out there is Corgi, but Ethan is on the mediums and they will start to sweat in a couple of laps time, we'll call it.
That's one way to phrase it.
As Willow has left the commentary booth box again. Seriously, something is wrong with the commentary box tonight. But as it currently stands, it is still 3x3. They're all going 3x3. Forget 2x2, it's now 3x3. You left the commentary box again. I don't know why you keep doing that.
I don't think it's my end though, otherwise that would be lagging. No?
I do not know. I don't get paid enough for this.
Bad. Yeah, I was saying before I decided to take a fresh air break. Pod is losing hand over fist right now, and his tyres must be screaming after that spin.
Yeah. He is 1.2 seconds off the back of Ethan, and it is still staying as that. So it's not looking good for the current reigning defending champion of realistic tier. The defending champion of realistic tier. So he is looking that he might have to consolidate his lead for this round and going into Saudi Arabia next week when we get the flight over.
Only a couple of borders over. Incredibly fast.
Probably still a flight.
Yeah. I mean, this is what, east coast of China? Not really coast, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Eastern side.
My knowledge of maps only goes towards flags.
That's
so
fun though.
Yeah, but flags are cool.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Like, the Chinese one is literally a star. Like, come on.
Well, a few stars in my background.
But anyway, back to the action on
The
track.
Vietnamese flag is just 1 star. The Texan flag is just 1 star. It's called the Lone Star for a reason.
There's a reason why they call it the Lone Star State. This John is going to have DRS on Alessio. We'll see if he can get through this lap.
Money Game is very close to DRS on Deflated now. I think Deflated is getting held up by these two in front.
Will Deflated Wee look for a
He might do.
a move
John
on
is
his
flashing.
no assist driver for the championship? He's not going to get anything done yet. He is maybe looking to psych it up at the moment, as he knows that Money Game, if they continue fighting, will be able to catch up into the DRS.
That was not a good
And he goes
final
wide.
corner
It's
from
a very
Deflated.
wide line there. Very wide line
He's
there.
going
So
to
he definitely
attack
got a warning.
John now.
Maybe utilising that port exit to
John.
his
Oh
advantage.
my! John said he
It's
goes
on
back
the
up the inside.
Oh, this is great riveting stuff. As we're still on the inside, he'll have the inside line, big lock up there from Deflated Wee, and he will get the move done. John having to consolidate for now, maybe that, what is that, 15% tyre
Will
wear
he
difference?
try it on the Alessio now as well?
He is going to go around the outside, and there he's gone wide, he's gone deep! He's gone deep! Deflated Wee's gone deep! That is a very high pitch choice from me.
He's
been
able to bring that round very well. Sends it on the inside of the long left-hander.
Alessio's going to have the inside line, and will Deflated Wee, he's going to have an inside of the line again as Jack comes in for a pit stop. And he's going to still be there. He's still there. This is incredible battle, and Deflated Wee does get the move done at the double left-hander. What a move.
Very open now on this back straight. He's got about 4 cars within a second behind him. He's got to be very careful.
Deflated Wee has left himself very subtly damaged for this back straight. Will he be able to keep the lead? I don't think he will. Jack coming out of his pit stop for the soft compound tyres, which I did not expect to see. But for the last 5 laps of this race, I do not think he will mind. Alessio getting past Deflated Wee back within DRS. Ethan, of course. Ethan is now in this train. He will start to struggle in the next couple of laps with tyre wear issues. So we'll have to see if what he can do is halted. Deflated Wee looking like he went a bit off track there. He could be on 2 warnings now.
Dancing with the devil on these warnings right now as he pulls off a textbook switchback.
That is
turn 1.
A lovely move. He will have the outside line for turn 3 if Alessio can stay there, but he cannot. So Deflated Wee has got the move done. It is overtaken Alessio for the lead.
Slight contact between John and Alessio there, a little bit closer than what me and Deflated managers.
Got a yellow flag, and that is Corgi. Corgi is round at the final corner. Willow has left the pit, the commentary booth again. These guys are 3 wide. What is going on here? Chipmunk having to consolidate the position for now. And that is riveting stuff. As Willow took another break from the commentary box, and I do not know what is happening. I do not know what the audio team is doing, but they're definitely being fired after tires. Which one is that? Deflated Wee going wide, Corgi going off track again. He is spun. He's had a little spin at turn 5. And Alessio sending it down the inside of the hairpin.
He's not the only one. Ethan's having a look on the inside as well. God, Campus
money game, and Cod's disconnected from his car.
My job.
And Alessio gets moved, but Deflated Wee's getting back past again. What is going on? We've got 3 laps left of this race.
Yeah, this is all kicking off now.
This is a nightmare.
Money game up to P3 and all that, ahead of John.
Yeah, Cod Camper is back, and it looks like he will have to consolidate for P7, which will drop him to 3rd in the drivers.
He could be at risk to Snipes.
He could be at risk. He could be at risk to 3rd, and even at risk as
Ethan.
To Snipes. Ethan gets past Chipmunk around the outside. How about that? And he's going to be within DRS of John to maybe even look at making a move, but his tyres are going to be absolutely sweating towards the end of this race. They
John
are
John's
going
will as well.
to be...
He's one of the earliest stoppers. Keep that in mind.
John was the first to pit for this train as Jack cuts the fast lap of the race with a 5.333 and another 333 to that. You've got the devil.
Oh, 0.333, yes. As here we go again on the back straight. You need about 0.6 to get enough of an overlap. Not quite able to get there.
He's not getting, no one is getting it done. They are all waiting their time.
Goes very deep. Going to leave himself at
risk.
Oh,
and that's allowed money game.
Can't quite get there fully. But can he pull
and that's
it
V
off?
car going wide. Ethan going wide, but Money Game having a look at Alessio at the end. Oh, and Alessio manages to block it in time.
Not covered it off completely. This is what you leave yourself open to by going wide through turn 1. Money Game looking for a switchback. It's a bold one to stick your nose in there. How on earth they didn't make contact there is beyond me. That is an incredible attempt from Money Game. Good battle between these two as well.
This fighting is just going to allow Deflated Wii to escape. He's at 8/10 now for the DRS of 9. But will Alessio manage to keep in DRS? If Money Game keeps fighting, it's going to be no.
Alessio's tyres going to be shot though. Like, he pit on lap 11, Deflated Wii pit on lap 13. And he is, as it stands, out of the DRS.
Yeah, Alessio being caught out, and Money Game will use that Williams to his ability to try and get past Alessio this time out, so he can try and fight Deflated Wii, try and catch up and fight Deflated Wii.
Keep in mind, those two have the same age tyres as well.
Yes, Alessio, Money Game being in the better car, though, so we will have to see how it goes.
Fishtailing on the exit of the hairpin. It's incredible. Alessio has burnt absolutely everything trying to get DRS again. Money Game looks to the inside, sticks his nose in for turn 1. That tight line is going to leave you vulnerable. Tries to send it in again. Alessio wise to it, does leave him the space. Luckily, not quite able to.
He's having a look again. Is he going to have a send down into turn 5?
Potentially.
He is not, as Willow has left the commentary box again with 2 laps left in this race. Willow has left the commentary box. He's back again.
I swear to God.
So, they are being fired tonight, honestly. But it is still really close. Alessio is all feathering with the barrier of the DRS. I don't know why I worded it like that. It made it sound like he crashed. But he is feathering with the DRS. And he is within it. So he will have the luxury of the drag reduction system. Is he going to get good enough traction to... And Deflated Wee's gone off the road again.
This could leave him vulnerable to Alessio. I think Deflated, by the way that he took that, he was very, very slow. He might be on 2 warnings. Looks to the inside, does Alessio.
Alessio, yeah. He's made the move stick, and Deflated Wee's going to try and get a switch back.
Can't quite pull it off, though.
He's not, but it is going to be the final lap, so he... Deflated Deflated Wii will be in the prime spot.
Under pressure,
but he is being attacked by Money Game.
But Deflated looks on the outside.
Ethan gets past John into turn 1, and Alessio swapping positions with Deflated Wii again, and Money Game having a look around the inside of Deflated Wii. Deflated Wii is going to keep it for now, and Money Game's not going to get as good of an exit. But Deflated Wii does have the upper hand on Alessio. Coming into
Ethan pressing John, sending it on the inside.
Ethan sends it on John as well, and that'll be the battle for P4. And John kind of a bit of contact there, which caused John to kind of curve into Ethan's car. But they're both still going straight, so I think all will be well and fair there. As we now enter onto the very final portion of the lap, Alessio must be saving all of his battery.
Big snap from Deflated Wii. All of these guys' tyres are going to be screaming to Russia and back. As we come on to the final straight for the final
yellow
time,
flag, which is Captain Aiden.
Will Alessio be able to hold on?
Alessio, Deflated Wii, which one is it going to be? Deflated Wii is gaining, but not gaining very quickly. Is he going to make a late send? He's gaining now. It's a very defensive move there from Alessio.
Deflated does
Deflated Wii is going to fight it. But contact between the two.
Money Game takes advantage.
That's Alessio. Money Game's taken the win.
So Money Game's
taken the victory.
Will take the win.
Money Game wins the Chinese Grand Prix with deflated Wii, coming P2, and Ethan will
Wow.
be taking the podium. Wow. Chipmunk will be P4, John will be P5, and Cod will be P6. So by my math, I believe that means that Cod still keeps the Touch Championship lead.
I will tell you in 2 seconds.
Alessio will finish P7 after whatever happened there. That was
He got very lucky
a
that that
very
wasn't worse,
bouncy.
to be honest.
Yeah, Snipes will be P8, Consti will be P9, Padge will be P10. Captain Aiden will cross the line P11 after being on those hard compound tyres for 16 laps. Jack will be P12, and Corgi will be P13. I just sent in the chat that Consti finished this race with 92% tyre wear. So he was not having a good time. He was on those hard compound tyres for 19 laps.
I can tell
Ethan's...
you that Cod will keep the championship lead for now.
So Cod will be keeping the championship lead. Ethan in the chat saying yes, finally getting that podium.
Alessio's
On the
not going to be
alternate strategy,
happy
bear mind, Ethan,
all.
Alessio is not going to be happy. Snipes is saying how, referring to the fact that he had to do a 2-stop. Money Game saying what just happened, mate. We do not know. That was absolutely mental.
Great day for the Williams boys as well.
End.
9th to 1st and 11th to 4th.
Exactly. Snipe saying that he couldn't do a 1-stop. His tyres were gone all 3 stints. So Snipe struggling with tyre wear in this race. But that is going to be a celebratory win for Money Game tonight. Wow. 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 Thank you very much for the kind words. Jack and Rids. Jack and Rids getting very, very kind words from you. And I have been black screened, so I cannot tell you the final.
So your results are...
Do it fast. Sorry, I had to laugh because Willow has just been disconnected from the party again. That is going to be another firing for the TV crew. They are genuinely going to be fired like you've ever seen. I do not know. I can go back a little bit, so we'll get the final standing. So your classes for the Chinese Grand Prix will be Money Game P1, Deflated Wii P2, Ethan P3, Chipmunk P4, John P5, Cod Camper P6, Alessio P7, Snipes P8, Constantly P9, Padge P10, Captain Aiden P11, Jack P12, and Angry Corgi P13. And Willow is not very happy with the party, and he's left again. So we are trying to get Tim back so we can do the ending of the stream. That was a lovely race. As he's back again. Yeah, it's going to work. Willow, I've just gone through the final standings of that race. What a lovely race that was.
Oh, 100%. That was an incredible race. Absolutely insane.
A lot of lovely races in there. That fight for the lead at the end, absolutely gorgeous. Money Game snatching it at the final bit. Penultimate corner. Wow.
Yeah, that was an incredible, well, not really incredible, but an incident right in the hairpin, and the Money Game taking advantage to take the win.
Yeah, it was a shocking end, but Money Game snatching that win from Deflated Wii at the last second. Wow, just wow. And if you want to see more of that action, next week is going to be Saudi Arabia, the fastest street track in the world, or so they claim to be. And that will be our final race before the winter break. Be sure to stay tuned for that. Me and Rothwell will be streaming that next week. Willow might be on track. We'll have to wait and see for that. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we will find out next week if he is. So that will be the end for the stream tonight. We, like I said, next week will be Saudi Arabia. We need this Sunday will be Assist Here. It will be hosted by Deflated Wii and Snacks, I believe. And on Tuesday will be your No Assist.
That'll
race at
be
Saudi Arabia.
Bassett and Johnny.
That will be Tassit and Johnny B hosting that stream. I was going to say something else, but I forgot.
Oh, you're fine.
If you would like to see more action like that, please sure to stay tuned, follow the Twitch, subscribe to the Twitch if you want. All proceeds go back into the league. If you're watching on YouTube and you'd love to get involved in the league, we have links to the Discord in the description. That way you can get in if you like what you see, want to race in realistic tier, no assist or assist tier. And if you liked what you see, get involved. And in the Twitch, I believe you can whisper one of us. I don't know how it works, but that you will try and get you in if you would like it. And me and Willow are going to, me and Willow are gonna go decide the driver of the day for this race. Be soon to stay tuned in said Discord if you would like to know who gets driver of the day.
Yes,
But we will be back.
Figure it out.
Realistic Tier will be here back next week, 7:30 p.m. GMT, for Saudi Arabia, the last race before the winter break, which is a sprint race. So stay tuned. That is going to be it from me.
And it's the goodbye from me.
So we will see you next week.